Time now for a look at how things stand with the current picture in the AFC in the divisional round. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Work after throwing the pick. Lobs this deep down the middle. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Saints bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The Saints come marching onto the field, and the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Trying the right side, and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Shuck to throw. Completes, it's Horton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs, but they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes the Saints offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. This one gets to the 22. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Motioning the tight end left. Shot working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Fair catch is made a yard or 2 short of midfield. Cowboys offense headed out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far. Now come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another carry for it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Here's shot, 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it now out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. Gets in on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Throwing, shot. Gets it to him on the screen. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Shough. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with the big sack.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Going back to that Pickens well again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Setting up to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Man-to-man coverage, it does not have to last forever. It just needs to last long enough for one of those rushers to reach the quarterback. Cover guys did their jobs, and so did he in dropping the quarterback.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off, caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Aubrey puts it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
It's the
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New Orleans offense set to go now. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. It is caught left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Chuck on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll start at the opposing 45 following the interception. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Lamb brings it in yet again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're turned away on 3rd and shorts. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
26-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
So give him a 4th in this game to the surprise of absolutely nobody. They've had to settle for field goals quite often. But to his credit, he has stepped up confidently, consistently, and been the scorer they need him to be.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Chuck now on 1st down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in their record books right now.
Decent game here, but short of the 1st.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Chuck. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Rolling from the gun here. Into the hands of Pickett. There he goes again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep the pedal forward and adding 6 more. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. You're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
61, Saints 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Sharp looking to pass here. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Sharp with a quick toss out wide. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there
to the air on 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all day long.
He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints and DJ Moore back in possession here. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Starting this drive with a design run. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Quarterback run here. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shot working from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll run here on 1st down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Into traffic, complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Going back in the back. backfield, and they give it to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. This finds Schoonmaker complete. And they take him down right along the 30. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. On the left hash, this is from 47. Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap to Shough. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Now Shough on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater. The Saints not in agreement with our previous call. They're going to challenge.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Looking inside the red zone. Catch made. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints.
He keeps this one himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys are running him out of the building. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Saints take over.
Here comes the Saints offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field. Find that open receiver. It is just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
On the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 16.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Punt team on the field. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
At the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's Lamb running slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All set now. 1st and 10. Keeps it on the option here. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. George Pickens the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He's going to tuck it and run.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Polk, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. Their touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Now here he goes on the boot. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Schoonmaker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's 3rd down and
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the gun, here's a handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to go there, Kate. We got to start discussing his stamina with all of these attempts. This is weeks of work in one game. And he just keeps getting the job done. Now just one make away from tying the NFL record.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Leonard setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Intended for P.J. Moore. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completes it to Horton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Throwing from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
They give it to him again. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll go down here at the 16.
7-yard gain.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Saints, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
From the red zone now. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Leonard. He takes it. Oh, what a hit! Dodged the ball loose! And the Cowboys scoop it up. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Takes the second down snap. Going back to that Pickens well again. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20.
10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys put this one away a long time ago. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Going again on second and 10. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down from the gun. It's on the end route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.